The difference between a stud, a dyke, and a stem. Those are 3 different type of lesbians. If you don't know, I'm going to give you guys the details and more information about them if you're unaware of the 3. So first of all, we gonna start off with stud. I'm considered a stud. I'm not a stud anymore. I'm a no label, but people always be like, oh, that's stud DA, or that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with me. I'm gonna go with stud first. We're gonna get stud the honors. Number 1, stud. So stud is, at the end of the day, studs are females that dress masculine. Studs are more on the pretty side, you know what I'm saying? Studs, you usually see a stud real with a pretty cute face, probably got a line up, dressed like a male, but very, very aware that they're a female. Studs are very masculine. You might see some like masculine, but not too masculine, you know what I'm saying? Studs are really more on the chill side. You see a lot of studs, they just be chilling for real. Cool look, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of studs. I feel like studs, the more of the gay population is studs. A lot of people like, oh, that's a stud, studs everywhere. You're gonna see a stud everywhere. Studs, we dress like men, but very well aware that we're females. We don't want to be men. I think I would call a stud more of a tomboy. You know what I'm saying? Studs are just really tomboys. We just like to be fly as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm gonna state it once again, studs know that they're females. They don't take it too far. They don't take it to the furthest extent. So you will see a stud, you might even see a stud that's dressed like a dude but very feminine. But at the end of the day, she a stud. Most of the time, studs is basically just girls who dress like men who don't like men. You know what I'm saying? We are the masculine ones in the relationship. But overall, yeah, studs are pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I once considered myself a stud until I realized I'm just a no label. I don't really want a label put on me. I'm just me, I'm DA. But most of all, studs are cool. You see studs everywhere, chill, don't like men, dress like men. We get all the bitches. Another thing, studs get all the girls. You know what I'm saying? We just be fly as hell. Most studs be fly as hell, chill, laid back. Now we're gonna move on to dykes. Dykes is a whole different story. Dykes is very masculine. When you hear the word dyke, you almost hear the word butch. Is that the word butch? Bulldagger. Basically, them are the same 2 things. Bulldagger, dyke. Dyke takes this gay stuff to the furthest extent. You might catch a dyke trying to square up to us men. You might catch a dyke, you know what I'm saying, wearing a strap still. You know what I'm saying? Because dykes really take this serious. Dykes think that they're men. You know what I mean? Dykes will literally try to go up against a 6'7" man buff because they just really think they land like that. You might also catch a dyke having their girlfriend, child call them dad. They don't play when it comes to being masculine. Them the ones that's growing out their little chin hairs. You might see a dyke chin hair growing out. Mad all the time. Hardcore, don't play. You know what I'm saying? Most dykes have big ass titties, you know what I'm saying, and be trying to act super hard. Dykes and studs definitely not equal at all. Studs, like I said, we know that we're women. Dykes, they be forgetting that they're a woman. You know what I'm saying? Dykes, they don't play. I just stay far away from dykes because me personally, I don't have nothing against dykes, but me personally, I know I'm a woman and I just don't really condone in those type of things that dykes do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, dykes, they're very hardcore, very masculine. Studs are masculine, but we know we're women, so we don't take it as far as a dyke. Like I said, I be seeing dykes wearing their straps on in public. I see dykes make their girlfriend kids call them daddy. I see dykes try to fight men. Dykes is the one that's gonna pay all the bills and they want their girlfriend to call them daddy. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see a dyke, dykes be beating up their girlfriends. Dykes take it too far when it comes to this gay shit. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to let you know, if you see a dyke, you'll know a dyke. A dyke does not play. A dyke could probably get irritated if you call them a girl. You feel me? Bulldaggers, dykes, I feel like are the same things. Hardcore, very, very, you know what I'm saying, come at you strong, don't play no games, standing on 10 toes. They don't fucking play. The difference between a dyke and a stud is a dyke be forgetting that they a female, a stud no. Dykes take this serious. I feel like if a dykes walking around with their penis, you know what I'm saying, they don't play. You know what I'm saying? Dykes stand on business. And last but not least, we're gonna go with femmes. So femmes, like I said, these 3 are all females obviously, but the last one is femmes. Femmes are the girly girl / stud. So I'm gonna say a femme is like a stud / girly girl. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about a femme, they gonna have a wig on, but sagging. You know what I'm saying? A femme will have a wig on with makeup and everything and sagging. It kind of throws you off a little bit because I feel like a dyke is really just a tom girl. Sorry guys. I feel like a stem is really just a tom girl. You know what I'm saying? A stem is like somebody who still be intimate with men. You know what I'm saying? Studs, you might catch a stud every now and then get intimate with men, but most of the time they not. Dykes not fucking with men at all. Stems, they get passes. They are sleeping with men. They sleep with men and women, which is why they're wearing makeup, a wig, and sagging at the same time. It might throw you off. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, this is a stem for you. A stem is like really girly with a little tad bit of masculine in them. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about a stem, we cannot speak on them sleeping with men because that is just their personality. That is the way they express their. A stem is just like I said, you will catch a stem with a whole wig on, 30-inch bust down. You know what I'm saying? But sagging. And it's just like, what is she? She's a stem. You know what I'm saying? She a girly girl and a tomboy at the same time. You might catch a stem having a boyfriend one week, the next week she got a girlfriend. Cool, we can't really say nothing about it because that is a stem for you. You know what I'm saying? A stem is like literally all three mixed together. I wouldn't even say all three because a dyke, nobody can fuck with the dykes. A stem is just a stud mixed with a girly girl. A stem, very well aware that they're female. Stems are really chill, laid back. Like I said, they might have a boyfriend today, they might have a girlfriend tomorrow, who fucking knows. They might even have a two-way relationship with a girl and a boy. But that's just a stem for you. You know, a stem is just a stem. We really just don't really have too much to say about stems because they're not really hiding that they sleep with men. They're not really trying to portray this image of be something hardcore. They're just really just in between. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever see a girl out in public who's sagging, and be like, what up, bro? With a wig on and shit, she's just a stem. She's just a stem. You know what I'm saying? We just part of the gay community. But yeah, y'all, them are the differences between a stud, a dyke, and a stem. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Comment below if you have any more comments on them three pronouns. And like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Peace. The difference between a stud, a dyke, and a stem. So we're gonna start off with stud. I'm a stud, y'all. Studs are very well aware that they're women, but we like to put on masculine clothes. Most studs be pretty. We on the pretty side. We like to get lineups. You know what I'm saying? We be fly as shit. But at the end of the day, we know we women though. You know what I'm saying? Nah, dyke, they might just beat your ass. They might just really do that. Body slam you. They up against everything. They up against going against a grown 6-7 foot man. They be sagging. They want their girlfriend's son to call them daddy. All type of weird shit. A dyke, they like very hardcore. And now a stem, they more on the girly side, but the boy side, they like half and half. You might catch a stem wearing a wig but dressed like a boy. You might catch a stem low-key still sleeping with men on the side. A stem can get away with that though because that's just their title. They not a stud, they not a dyke, they're just a stem. They more on the half and half side. That is the difference between a stud, a dyke, and a stem.